Hello everyone, it's Carlene. I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend and having fun crafting or whatever you're doing. I've been crafting. I bought these from AliExpress. Tags with bunny ears on them. They're quite cute. So they can be either tags for spring or whatever, Easter junk journals. Or for on presents, put to and from. This is just some paper that I was playing around with some inks. And then these ones, this is paper too that I was messing around with some paints. You can put some ribbon to hang it on a present or just to have it some ribbon or not. So yeah, so those are cute, and I'm making some more. Then from Amazon, I ordered this. Now, Dee on YouTube, well, I mean Betsy Doodle on YouTube, a couple of years back, had got some of these, and they look like so much fun to play with. They were very, very pretty. Her projects were gorgeous, and I thought, well, I don't really need anything else. But recently, I decided to pick some up from Amazon. This one's opal, and I've got some more in the mail coming, and they are something kiss. How did this? Whoops, it's stuck. Okay, just a second. Let me see if I can open it. First of all, the sponge comes off the top. There's a sponge that comes with it. There we go. Sorry. Ooh. So anyways, any of the ones that say opal, she says change, are the ones that change color. How am I showing this? There we go. So I cut out some, I didn't cut out, I embossed some paper to experiment. And this was the first one. And I can't tell through my phone if you can see how it does sort of change color, and it's really glossy and opal-like. But I was a little heavy-handed my first time, and too much on the sponge, so it went right through instead of just staying on top with the texture. It doesn't come off on the thumb or anything. It's really nice. And this was the second one I played with, and I was a little bit lighter-handed, but not, some places too light, some places too heavy. But it's really, really pretty. I just love it. And I actually like this folder, embossing folder. It's pretty. So that's what I've been playing with there. Then Linda H-65 made clear gesso. And I've been wanting to make some, and I've seen other people make it. So I did make some of her recipe. She has it on her website, but it was half a cup of Elmer's glue, half a cup of water, and half a cup of baby powder. I didn't have talcum or baby powder, so I used cornstarch. The baby powder nowadays is got the cornstarch instead of, I think it's the talc they took out. So I used the cornstarch. And it turned out really good. Then this one, I decided to see if I could make it, because I had some vintage Mod Podge. So I wondered if I could take a bit of this and just add some color into it and make it kind of vintage. So this is like really off-white. And I think it turned out. So the first, it did take, I don't know, the shine away on there. Just the clear gesso. And then, oh, where is it? Oh, I lost it. Oh, here it is. And then I tried the stuff to make it look like the vintage, like Mod Podge. And I think it kind of turned out not too bad. I'll have to experiment with it more on some other pictures and stuff and see how it comes out. But, and then there's the clear gesso. But yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, it has the kind of yellowy tinge to make that, you know, kind of like sometimes the pictures kind of turn over age, when they age, kind of turn a bit yellowish and stuff. So I don't know. Anyways, that was an experiment. So I wanted to keep on going. I was having fun. So I decided I wanted some paste. What do you call this? I made some texture paste. Sorry. So this was, I can't remember the amounts. If you want to know the amounts, I'll try and remember to put them in the description, or you can get hold of me. It doesn't come off. It's not chalky. But it was a little bit of acrylic paint, white glue, and water, I think. That was it. And it looks, I love it. I love the way it turned out. It looks really cool. So for mixed media, that's awesome. Or just a page in your junk journal. I want to see something. I want to see what this does. I think I need a little heavier hand with that. I mean, this isn't probably the color I'd use, but it works. So yeah, anyways. So I got my texture paste made, and I actually really like it. Then I wanted some glitter paste. So the first one I did was something I seen where they used gel medium. So I made this one and this one, which was this. And I love how it feels. This was a scrap piece of paper, so there's gobs of paint in that, but I was just playing around. But I really like it. It is raised, and so is that texture paste is raised. I don't know if you can tell, but it is. And I love how this turned out. I love the color. So what I did here was I just followed what the lady said on YouTube, and I used a bit of this gel medium. I only had a very little bit left, so I divided it and just made a little bit. So I used this because it's got a pigment in it, so that it helps add a little bit of background shine or something. I don't know, sort of takes away from the glue and stuff when it's dry and adds a bit of shimmer. And then I added a bunch of this sparkle. I cannot think tonight. So that's how that one turned out. This one was the same, except I used a black sparkle, and I added this one. Now these come from the Dollar Tree, LA Colors, and apparently you can take the bottom off. I think I have taken the bottom off at one time, but I just sort of turned it and flicked it with my finger and put in as much as I wanted. So this one was just matte gel and just this. Because I didn't have a purple sparkles I want to put in. Almost looks yummy. Almost looks like you want to eat it. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Actually, I should have tried it on something. I haven't tried it on anything, this one yet. But I will add sparkle in there. I still want sparkle. And then this one was a recipe that was cornstarch, white glue and clear glue. Elaine's gel clear glue. And I don't have the bottle to show you because I used it up, what was left. So I made these two. And this one is just spark. It's just shiny. And it's really shiny when it dries. And this one is green. And it doesn't have all that white when it dries. And I'll show you. And I think it's because I did add some of this into the green and the sparkly white. So this was the sparkly white, and it also is raised a bit. Not a whole lot, but it's beautiful. And here's the green. So I did have some bubbles, but I was not being real careful. I was just excited to try it and let it dry so I could show it. But yeah, so that's what I've been playing with and having some fun. And now I've got to make some cards and stuff. And then I'll show my projects using that stuff. I have a couple of journals to show, and so I will be back soon. I hope everyone continues to enjoy their weekend, and we will talk to you again soon. Thanks for now. Bye.